back again. Oh, what's happening? What happened there? Some funny things happening. What was on there? I'll have to do it again. I've got something to show you. Let's see what comes up here. Let's go to another one. Let's go to this one. Oh yes, I've got it. Yes, I know a little bit about these things. Oh yes. And I could get it into Greek. Let me just put it into Greek. No, let's go to the interlinear. Interlinear. You know what the interlinear is? Come on. You know. You know. You got all these words in Greek and you get them translated into English, yeah? Word for word. Word for word. As near as they can get. Because as I'm going to read, there's a portion which talks about a prostitute. But in the Greek, if you look in the Greek, the word is not prostitute, no. What is it? What is it? Well, when we come to it, we'll find out. So, if you're interested, listen, if you're interested in ancient texts that have, you could say, prophecies for this very day, right now, yeah, man. Get Bible out your head. It's contaminated with silliness. You get what I'm saying? These are ancient texts. Bible just means, what does Bible mean? It just means a collection of books. Collection of books, like a library. See what it means? And what we have is 66 books. But there's a lot more. Oh yes. That has not been included. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why. Let me go to the. Let's go to the interlinear, and then it snaps over to the interlinear. Oh yes, and I can see some red letters here. Oh, red letters. And these are the ones that's been translated from the Greek into the English. Oh yes. Fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, man. It's fascinating. You might be wondering, which ancient text is he about to reveal? Which one? Which one is? There are many. There are many. Oh yes. He's still here. If I haven't put you off by now, I think I've got you all the way. You'll be stopping to the end. I know you. You'll be thinking, what bullshit is he gonna come up with next? And others might be saying, I wonder what he's got to say. I wonder what he's got to say. Father, What would you like to say? My father said, just read it and let me come in every now and again. Of course, father. Of course you feel welcome to do so. Oh yes. So I'm just going to read it. And if anything comes of it, well, Father, you see, words are so powerful. Oh yes. As we're going to see, words. You think about a computer. It's a code. Whatever comes up here is a binary code. Oh yes, it's binary code. And that binary code, there's a miracle happens, look at it all gets put together. And we see this. Amazing, isn't it? I was doing so well there. And did you hear us? And now if there's any young ones watching, if you don't like skill and learning, just get yourself away. You don't have to listen to this. Go on, get yourself away. Are you still here? Yeah, well, everybody's got free will. All kind of stuff. If you want to stop here, what can I do? It's free will. Oh yes. Now comes the interesting part. It is the reading of the book of a revelation. A revelation of a man who was on the island of Patmos. Oh, Patmos, oh yes. He was on the island of Patmos. A prisoner. And yet this happened to him. Isn't it amazing? So if you're a prisoner, John's, if it was John, could have been someone else who wrote this. A hidden one. A hidden one. Who even Peter had tussles with. Oh yes. You see, this is where I can upset people. Because was it John? Or was it someone who was very, very close, so close to Yeshua, that he revealed it to this person? Tenderly kissed this person. To the amazement what's going on here? Now every time tenderly kissed this person, there was a jealousy setting. Can you believe it? Oh yes. So this person was hidden. And all I'm saying is, those who wrote the ancient texts of the Greek you can't say for definite. Well, sometimes you can, but not always. Can't say for definite who was the writer of this document, because there was some hidden and their glory was stolen from them and put it on themselves. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Jesus, 12. They fought for fucking positions. I'm not going to be right on why do you ask such questions? So, if you're interested, and I hope you're still here, if you are, I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10 for being here so long. Because up to now, what have I talked about? I've talked about what? So, let's so put the light out, see if I can read it better, because it's like a glare. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it seems a bit better. Oh, nice. I still it's a book called Revelation. I'm going to skip a few verses. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3. The internet's a bit slow. Come on. Come on. Keep up with us. Come on. Come on now. You see, yeah, sometimes can I keep up with us? It's true. It's true. Let's keep going. Which one should I start with? Maybe this. See if you can guess what this is about. Now, you tarot readers, you know when you see an animal, let's say an animal, and you'll think, what does that animal represent? What does this bird represent? And you look very closely at the pictures to reveal the story. Now, get a similar hat on, and when you're doing this, imagine you're spreading out some cards, and now you've got to interpret these cards. Yeah. And you got a story. Oh yeah, man. A light. The light has come. I can see it quite clearly. I'm a bit thirsty. I haven't got any drink at the moment. Right. So much as she has glorified herself and lived in luxury, as much she gave to herself torment and misery, because in the heart of herself she says, oh yes, as a queen, I sit as a queen. The tarot cards, she sits as a queen and a widower. Never. I am. I will always have someone coming to me, admiring me, loving me. I'm so beautiful. Oh yes, this woman is so beautiful. I see the queen. You remember in tarot, They don't. It can be either male or female. You get what I'm saying? So, the tarot readers know what I'm on about. Okay, so she sits the queen. She's never going to be a widower. And mourning, never not, shall I say. So she's fucking confident. Oh, she's confident, alright. She just fucking sits a queen. She sits as a queen. Now let's pass on to the next one. Remember, it's a frequency. It's a female type of frequency. A queen. You get what I'm saying? Because of this, in one day will come the plagues of her death and misery and famine, and with fire she will be burned up, because mighty is the Lord God, the one having judged her. And will weep and will wail for her, the kings of the earth. What? Someone's wailing and weeping over the kings? Over her, the kings of the earth are weeping? So we have kings, the frequency of a king and the frequency of a queen. But it's the kings will weep and will wail for her, the kings of the earth. The ones with her, let me say it again, the ones with her, having committed sexual immorality. Now, sexual immorality can cover multiple things. Multiple things. In worship, you worship a false deity. That's like having sex immorality. So don't be narrow-minded, and remember, it can be broadened out. That. Oh yes. So having committed sexual immorality and having lived it luxuriously, when they say the smoke of the burning of her, these kings who've been made, oh yes, they've used it. They've used it sexually. Remember, it doesn't have to be real sex. You know, politicians generally say that's this politician's being in bed with that politician. They don't mean literally being in fucking bed, do they? Come on now. Right, let's pass on. So they freaked out. Yeah, they had the smoke. The kings of the earth saying, what the fuck? What the fuck? From after standing because of the fear, the torment of her, saying, woe, woe, the city, great Babylon. Babylon. Remember ancient Babylon? Its influence has continued on right up to this day. Oh yes. But as in the past, confusion will set in. They have a language, a written code. Written codes that are now miscalculating. It's like a virus that has entered. This one can't pay that one because they're waiting for this one to pay them. And this one can't pay that one because there's a delay in the goods. Oh, the bloodline, the blood artery of the tree, the human. This system that was set up by our adversary, Satan himself, who was joined and contaminated with viruses from the words, the calculations. I'm afraid to tell you, are all jumbled up, about to. Do you think in text? Oh yeah. Let's carry on, shall we? My eyes is going to be funny. It's glaring at that light. So the great city, Babylon. And the merchants of the earth, you merchants, come on, are you a merchant? Are you in that? Are you a merchant? Whatever merchant. Well, I'm not. It's a broad brush. This. What doesn't matter what merchant you are. You're a merchant. Listen. And the merchants of the earth weep. Weeping and mourn for her who give out free, can we say it, currency. Here you are. There's some more. Unreal. And now, a day has reckoned. A day has reckoned. And a day it's been revealed. And the merchants of the earth weep and mourn for her, because the cargo of them no one buys no longer. You're going to see this happen. You merchants. You won't be able to get it anywhere. It's all going to come to a massive halt. Heads up. you're going to what? You're going to say, oh, fuck. Oh my God. What are the next? Who's going to make us rich now? Oh. Cargo of gold and of silver and of stones precious and pearls and of fine linen and of purple and of silk and of scarlet and all wood, citron, and every article of ivory and every article of wood, most precious, and of the bronze and of the iron and of the marble. You certainly did benefit from Babylon the Great. Oh, yes. But at what price? Sexual, politicians being in bed with others, countries doing the same. So you can see what's going to happen here in the economy. This is all to do with the economy. All foretold many, many thousands of years ago. And of course, cinnamon and spice and incense and myrrh and frankincense and wine and oil and the finest flour and wheat and cattle and sheep, of horses and of chariots and of slaves and of souls of men. Remember, chariots. Don't think of an ancient chariot. What are chariots today? Yeah? Horses, chariots, sheep, cattle, wheat. Where do we get our wheat from? Whatever country you live in, ask yourself, where does we get this wheat from? It's all based on the economy and what's about to happen. This is why my father's encouraged me today to come on. It will sound pretty bad to some people, such as the merchants. To others, oh, this is good news. This is taking the power away from the elite. No longer will they have power over you. Let me just carry on. We're up to Revelation 18, verse 14 now. Are you still here? Well, I am shocked. Did you want to hear the rest? I'm not going on all night, mate. Oh no. And the right fruit of you, of the desire of the soul, I departed from you, and all